The Galactic Council chamber was vast and silent. Alien leaders of many shapes and colors sat on elevated platforms. Their eyes were sharp, scanning each other, but most of their attention was on the counselor who stood at the center. Counselor Varn, tall and thin with green scales covering his body, spoke in a low voice. His words carried weight, even when he only whispered. "There's a group of humans," Varn said. "They call themselves the Special Force. Even the common human army cannot compare to them. They move fast, fight with skill, and seem to think in ways no other species does. The council must be careful." A blue-skinned alien, tall with 4 eyes, leaned forward. "You exaggerate, Varn. Humans are small and weak. Even their fleets are simple. How can they be stronger than our combined forces?" Varn shook his head slowly. "I have seen them fight. I have watched recordings from the border systems. Their soldiers do not fear death. Their unity and coordination are unlike anything we know. They act with purpose and intelligence. One human team can take on a squadron of our best fighters and survive. It is not only skill, it is determination, the will to continue no matter what," the room murmured. Some of the leaders laughed nervously. Others looked uneasy. No one dared question Varn further. He had the reputation of being precise and unyielding. Meanwhile, far from the council, a human starship glided silently through space. The ship was small but sturdy, painted in gray and white, with no markings of any official fleet. Inside, the human team prepared for their next mission. The room was simple but well organized. Weapons lay neatly on racks. Computers hummed quietly. Ethan Brooks checked his rifle one last time. He was calm, his eyes scanning the readouts on the screen in front of him. He did not speak much, but when he did, his words were careful and clear. Next to him, Laura Knight reviewed the mission files. She was fast and clever, always thinking ahead. "Coordinates are confirmed," Laura said. "Ravelon. The readings are unusual. Energy spikes from deep under the surface. It does not match anything we have seen before." Daniel Price, tall and broad-shouldered, flexed his fingers over his gloves. "Whatever is down there, it won't know what hit it." His voice was deep, steady, confident. Olivia Hart, sitting at a computer console, turned to them. "I have scanned the outer layers of the planet. The energy readings are spreading fast. If we wait, we may lose control of the situation. I can hack sensors and track the source, but I will need time on the surface." Ryan Cole, the quiet scout, spoke for the first time. "I can move ahead. Get closer without being seen. Find out what's waiting for us before it notices us." He had a calm voice, soft, but it carried authority. Ethan nodded. "We go together. No one is alone. Stick to the plan, and we move fast. Ravelon has been abandoned for decades. Something woke while no one was looking. We find it, we control it, and we come back. Simple." The team moved to the landing bay. The hum of the ship faded as the atmosphere doors opened. The surface of Ravelon appeared gray and rocky. Dust blew across the valleys like fog. The sky was a pale red, and the sun barely reached the horizon. The planet was cold, almost dead, but it hid secrets beneath the surface. The humans stepped out in synchronized movements. Ethan led, followed by Laura, Daniel, Olivia, and Ryan. Their boots made soft prints in the gray dust. Nothing moved on the surface. No animals, no wind beyond the dust, no sign of life. "This place gives me the creeps," Daniel said. His voice was calm but tense. "Too quiet." Laura scanned the horizon. "Quiet is dangerous. Stay alert." Olivia worked on her portable computer. She connected it to a sensor probe. "The energy readings are coming from the tunnels," she said. "I can see heat spikes and unusual movement patterns. Whoever or whatever is there is awake." Ethan raised his hand. "We split into 2 groups. Laura and Ryan take the west tunnel. Daniel and I take the east. Olivia stays with me and monitors both sides. Move fast, stay quiet, and report every sound." The tunnels were dark and narrow. The walls were metal, old and worn. Dust fell from the ceiling as they moved carefully. Strange echoes bounced back from unseen corners. The team had trained for this. Every step, every breath, Every signal was measured. Laura held a small scanner in her hand. The light from it moved over walls and floors, showing shapes that were barely visible. Something moved, she whispered. She pointed to a shadow that slid along the wall. Ryan stepped forward silently. I see it. Small, fast, not human. Ethan checked his rifle. Wait for it. Don't act until it comes closer. The shadow jumped, revealing a small creature with metallic limbs and glowing eyes. It hissed, moving fast. Laura fired a stun shot. The creature shrieked but kept moving. Ethan stepped forward, his aim precise. 2 more shots, and the creature collapsed. Olivia's eyes widened. There are more. This is not natural. These are not animals. They look like machines, but they are alive somehow. I have never seen anything like this. Daniel grinned slightly. Good. More practice. They moved deeper into the tunnels. The air grew warmer. Strange hums filled the walls, vibrations beneath their feet. The energy readings were stronger. Ethan stopped. Something is ahead. Stay close. The corridor opened into a larger chamber. Broken machinery lay scattered on the floor. Rusted consoles blinked with strange lights. In the center, a massive door towered above them, covered with symbols no human could read. Olivia approached it. This is the source. Whatever is powering this place is behind that door. Suddenly, the shadows moved again. This time, larger forms appeared. The creatures were fast and intelligent. They attacked in waves, forcing the humans to react. Ethan and Daniel blocked the front. Laura and Ryan flanked the sides. Olivia stayed back, controlling sensors and hacking systems to slow the attackers. The fight was intense but coordinated. Every movement was precise. Humans used cover, timing, and understanding of the enemy's patterns. Their unity allowed them to survive where many stronger aliens would fail after a tense few minutes. The last creature fell. Silence returned. The team breathed heavily. Ethan looked at the massive door. This is bigger than I thought. We will find the truth behind it, but we need to be careful. If the Council knew how strong humans can fight, they would send armies here. They already fear us. Now, they might fear us more. Laura nodded. We can't let anyone touch this until we understand it. The wrong hands could destroy everything nearby. Daniel flexed his hands, still ready to fight. Then we make sure no one gets close. We are the only ones who can handle this. Olivia tapped on her console. The readings are going off the charts. If I can hack this door, we can see inside. But the moment we start, anything in there will know we are here. Ethan looked at each of them. We do it together. This is what humans do best. Stick together. Think ahead. Fight if needed. No fear. No mistakes. Let's see what Ravelon is hiding. The team prepared for the next step, unaware that far above, a council spy watched through hidden sensors. The alien aboard the ship could not believe what it saw. Humans were small, their weapons simple, yet they moved with perfect timing, controlled chaos, and courage that defied logic. The spy transmitted a report, but it was broken and fragmented. They fight, coordinated, survive. Impossible. Back in the chamber, counselors debated. Some said to stop the humans. Others said they should not interfere. But one truth was clear to all. Humans were not ordinary. Even a small team could survive where entire fleets might fail. Ethan's team stepped closer to the massive door, ready to uncover the secrets beneath Ravelon. Every sound, every shadow, every breath mattered. Humans had begun their mission, but no one knew how deep the danger went. The Council feared the humans more than the unknown threat itself, and deep inside the tunnels, behind the massive door, something stirred. Ancient, powerful, and dangerous. The humans would face it, together, as they always did. Even the common human army had never fought like this, and the Council had every reason to fear what came next. The massive door stood before the humans, tall and covered in strange symbols. Ethan Brooks examined it closely. He could feel the hum of energy through the metal floor. His fingers brushed over the patterns, but they meant nothing to him. Laura Knight leaned over his shoulder, scanning the surface with a small handheld scanner. The readings are through the roof, she said. This is not just a door. It is a barrier, maybe protecting something very old. Or very dangerous. Daniel Price flexed his hands. Old or dangerous, we can handle it. Let's open it and see what's inside. Olivia Hart shook her head. It's not that simple. This door reacts to energy. Any sudden movement or misstep, and it could trigger something. I can hack it, but it will take time. And whatever is inside will know we are here the moment I start. Ryan Cole crouched near the shadows, watching the dark corners. I don't like it. Too quiet. Too still. I can feel eyes on us. Something is waiting. Ethan nodded. Good instincts. That is why we have a team. Stay alert, move slow, and stick together. Olivia, start your hack. Laura, watch the sides. Daniel and I will cover the front. Ryan, scout ahead. Olivia's fingers danced over her portable console. Small lights blinked as she connected to the door's energy grid. The symbols on the metal surface glowed slightly. Energy pulses ran through the floor and walls. There, Olivia said. I am in. I can bypass the outer layer, but the inner system is complex. It feels alive, almost like it is thinking. Daniel frowned. A thinking door? What is this place? Ethan didn't answer. He focused on the shadows. Movement flickered along the walls. Small shapes skittered, almost invisible in the dim light. Attack, Ryan whispered. The small creatures jumped from the walls and ceilings. Their bodies were metal and organic at the same time. They hissed and lunged at Daniel, and Ethan blocked the first wave. Laura fired precise shots, taking out the creatures one by one. Olivia's fingers moved faster over her console, redirecting the energy to slow the creatures' movements. Ryan moved like a shadow, striking quickly and disappearing again. Within minutes, the first wave was gone. The tunnel was quiet again. Dust floated in the air. The massive door pulsed as if it had been disturbed. More are coming, Olivia said, her voice tense. The door is a beacon. It is calling something. Ethan clenched his jaw. Then we move faster. We cannot wait. Whatever is coming will be stronger. The team advanced into the chamber beyond the door. The space was enormous. Broken machinery and fallen walls littered the floor. Rusted conveyor belts ran across the room. Large metal frames, like skeletons of ships or machines, stood half buried in the ground. Laura stepped carefully. This place was not built for humans. Or maybe it wasn't built at all. It is ancient. Really ancient. Ryan crouched near a pile of rubble. These tracks. Someone or something moved through here long ago. Maybe this place was abandoned after a disaster. Daniel picked up a small device. It was round, with strange symbols. What is this? He asked. Olivia examined it. It is a control unit of some kind. Not human. Not alien that I know. But it has been damaged. Whoever used this left quickly, or was destroyed. Ethan's eyes scanned the chamber. He noticed the walls seemed to pulse faintly. A low hum filled the room. Energy readings are climbing, he said. We are not alone, and something is waking up. Suddenly, a larger shape appeared in the shadows. Unlike the small creatures before, this one was massive. Its limbs were thick, and its glowing eyes fixed on the humans. The air seemed to vibrate as it moved. Daniel stepped forward. We handle it, together. Ethan nodded. Cover each other. Watch the sides. Aim for the joints. Stay calm. The battle began. The creatures struck quickly, but the humans were faster. Ethan moved in rhythm with Daniel, blocking attacks and striking weak points. Laura used her scanner to find openings and aim precisely. Ryan darted in and out, distracting the creature. Olivia manipulated energy fields to slow the enemy, even with the odds against them. The humans fought with perfect coordination. They did not panic. Every move was measured. Every action supported the others. The creature fell after a long struggle. It did not die quietly. Its body twitched and convulsed, and energy pulses flared from its core. The humans took a step back. Dust swirled around them, hiding the ruins of the chamber. Keep moving, Ethan said. We cannot stop now. The source is ahead. Laura scanned the far wall. There is a hatch. It leads deeper. Energy readings are strongest there. That must be the core. Olivia connected her console to the hatch. Sparks flew as the old machinery tried to resist her. I can open it, but whatever is inside will know we are here. It will fight back, and it will be fast. Daniel smiled slightly. Good, we like fast. Ryan crouched, scanning the shadows. I see movement. Smaller creatures are regrouping. They are coming for us. Ethan raised his hand. Then we prepare. Side by side. No one falls behind. We fight together. The hatch creaked and opened. Darkness stretched beyond. A faint blue light glowed from inside. The humans entered carefully. Dust rose from their boots. The walls were metal, smooth, and cold. Strange symbols covered the floor. Olivia's console beeped repeatedly. This place is alive, she said. It reacts to us. Everything we do. It senses it. Ethan nodded. Then we stay sharp. Every sound matters. Every shadow counts. Move carefully. The chamber widened. In the center, a massive device pulsed with blue energy. It had shapes like arms, spikes, and openings that glowed with light. The walls around it vibrated as energy flowed through the room. Laura whispered, "This is it, the source. Whatever this is, it is old, very old, and very powerful." Suddenly, more creatures appeared. These were different from before, larger, faster, and more intelligent. They moved in patterns, surrounding the humans. Daniel grunted. They never stop. Let's go. The fight was intense. The humans moved as one. Ethan blocked an attack and pushed forward. Daniel struck from the side. Laura fired shots with precision. Ryan distracted the creatures. Olivia manipulated the energy fields to slow them down. Despite the danger, the humans pressed forward. The massive device pulsed brighter. Energy flares filled the room. The creatures attacked harder, but the humans did not waver. After a long struggle, the last creature fell. The room was quiet again, but the humans were breathing heavily. Their suits were scratched and dirty. Their weapons were hot from use. Ethan looked at the massive device. This is bigger than anything we expected. We need to understand it, but we cannot touch it carelessly. One mistake and this place could destroy us all. Olivia nodded. I can interface with it, see how it works, but I need more time. In the moment I start, it will react. The creatures will keep coming until it is fully active or destroyed. Laura stepped closer. Then we prepare. No mistakes. Stick together. Move fast. We survive. We learn. We control it. That is what humans do. Daniel smiled. And we never give up. Even if this place is meant to kill us, we survive. Ryan crouched, scanning the shadows. I see movement again. More creatures coming. They will not stop until we leave, or are destroyed. Ethan raised his hand. Then we fight, together, and we finish this. No fear, no hesitation. We are humans. This is what we do. The humans advanced toward the massive device, ready to uncover its secrets. Every sound, every pulse of energy, every shadow mattered. Humans had faced danger before, but Ravelon was unlike anything they had ever seen. And far above. The council spy transmitted a broken message. Humans fight with skill, intelligence, and courage no other species has. Even the common human army cannot match them. The council feared what it saw, and what came next would make that fear grow even more. The team moved deeper into the chamber, prepared for whatever waited. Ravelon was waking, and humans were ready to face it. The chamber grew colder as the humans advanced. The blue light from the massive device pulsed in rhythm with their steps. Dust floated in the air, and every movement caused strange echoes. Ethan Brooks led the group, his eyes scanning every shadow. Laura Knight followed, her scanner sweeping over the walls. Daniel Price moved beside Ethan, ready to strike. Ryan Cole stayed low, silent but alert, while Olivia Hart focused on her console, connecting to the device's energy core. This place is alive, Olivia said. It reacts to everything we do. Even the smallest motion, it senses it. Ethan nodded. Then we move carefully. Every step counts. Every breath counts. We cannot make a mistake. The massive device in the center of the room pulsed brighter, and shadows moved around it. The creatures were returning. This time, they were faster, larger, and more intelligent. They seemed to understand the humans' tactics. Ethan signaled the team. Positions. Laura, cover the left. Daniel, cover the right. Ryan, scout ahead. Olivia, keep the connection steady. The creatures attacked in waves. Ethan blocked the first strike and pushed forward. Daniel struck from the side, hitting joints and weak spots. Laura fired precise shots, hitting vital points. Ryan darted in and out, distracting the creatures. Olivia controlled energy fields to slow them down. Despite the attack, the humans moved as one. They did not panic. They did not hesitate. They fought with perfect coordination. After minutes that felt like hours, the last creature fell. The chamber was quiet again, except for the hum of the device. Dust hung in the air, settling slowly. The humans breathed heavily. Their suits were scratched. Weapons were hot from use. They had survived, but something told them the real danger was ahead. Olivia glanced at her console. The core is here. The device is ancient. I can see the inner systems. It is a weapon of some kind. Or maybe a factory for weapons. It is massive and powerful. If it activates, it could destroy planets. Ethan frowned. Then we cannot leave it here. We need to understand it and control it. Whoever built this, they left it here for a reason. We cannot let anyone misuse it. Laura stepped closer to the device. Look at these symbols. I've never seen anything like them. They are not human, not alien that I know. They are old, very old. Maybe older than the council. Daniel studied the floor. Whatever this place is, it was abandoned in a hurry. Look at the tracks. Something moved through here long ago, but left quickly, or was destroyed. Ryan crouched near the shadows. And now, it is waking. The creatures are coming back. We need to be ready. The massive device pulsed again. Lights ran along its surface, and energy surged into the room. Olivia's fingers flew over her console. She connected to the device and began bypassing security layers. Sparks flew as the ancient systems resisted her intrusion. "Iman," Olivia said. "But the inner core is complex. It reacts, it knows we are here. And the more I access, the more it fights back. If I am not careful, it could trigger everything." Ethan looked at his team. "We do this together, side by side. No mistakes. If we fall back, we do it in formation. If we fight as one. Everyone ready?" "Ready," Daniel said. His voice was steady. "Ready," Laura said. She checked her scanner. "Ready," Ryan whispered, eyes scanning the shadows. "Ready," Olivia said. Fingers moving quickly, Ethan took a deep breath. "Then we begin." The moment Olivia started the final bypass, the chamber reacted violently. Lights flashed. The floor vibrated. The massive device emitted a deep hum that shook the walls. Shadows twisted into shapes. Creatures emerged from the corners. They were larger, faster, and more intelligent than before. Daniel stepped forward. "Here we go." Ethan blocked an attack and pushed forward. Laura fired at the creatures from the side. Ryan darted through the shadows, distracting them. Olivia controlled the energy flows, slowing the creatures' movements. The battle was intense. Dust and sparks filled the room. Every second mattered. Despite the danger, the humans advanced toward the core. They moved with perfect coordination, covering each other. Every strike, every shot, every block was precise. They did not falter. They did not hesitate. The creatures fell one by one. But more kept coming. The device pulsed brighter. Energy surged through the chamber. The humans pressed on, knowing that if they stopped, they would be overwhelmed. Finally, they reached the central platform. The device's core towered above them, glowing with blue energy. Olivia's fingers flew over her console, connecting to the core. Sparks and energy flares erupted, and the creatures shrieked, attacking faster than ever. Ethan stood in front of the team. "Hold the line. No one falls back. We control this together." Daniel blocked a strike, pushing back the largest creature. Laura fired shot after shot, taking out attackers. Ryan moved like a shadow, striking quickly and disappearing again. Olivia worked furiously, hacking into the core. The device resisted, but she slowly gained control. Lights dimmed. The hum decreased. The creatures faltered, confused. The humans pressed forward, determined after a long and exhausting battle. The last creature collapsed. The chamber was silent except for the hum of the core. Dust settled. The humans stood together, breathing heavily, battered but alive. Ethan looked at Olivia. "Status? I have control of the outer systems," Olivia said. "The inner core is still active, but I can access it fully. It is a weapon, or a factory for weapons. Whoever built this wanted power. I can shut it down or use it safely, but it will take time." Laura stepped closer. "We need to understand it first. If the Council or someone else finds this before us, they could misuse it. This is bigger than we thought. Much bigger." Daniel flexed his fingers. "Then we stay. We protect it. We survive. We learn. And we make sure no one else touches it." Ryan crouched in the shadows, scanning the room. "I see more movement. Smaller creatures, regrouping. They will come again. But we are ready. We know what to do." Ethan nodded. "Then we do it together. Side by side. No fear. No hesitation. We are humans. This is what we do." The team prepared for the next phase. Olivia continued to work on the core. Ethan, Laura, Daniel, and Ryan took positions around the chamber. Every movement mattered. Every sound mattered. They had survived the first wave of creatures, but they knew Ravelon held deeper secrets far above. The Council spy watched. The alien aboard the ship could not believe what it saw. Humans fought with skill, intelligence, and courage. Even the common human army could not match them. The Council feared what they saw. The humans were extraordinary. Ethan's team moved forward carefully, prepared for whatever came next. The massive device pulsed, the shadows shifted, and the energy in the chamber grew stronger. Humans were facing the ancient core, and the real challenge was only beginning.